it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Auburn Tigers, Jordan-Hare Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Looking for space. It's Braswell. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. He'll pull it on the read. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, this is a quarterback.
The give to the tailback. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Hart. Got a man, it's Craven. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Well, here
the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you
had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. On the move, it's Braswell. His junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker is Braswell. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this defense is dominating.
And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. The pull and throw off the RPO. Turning it on! He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Hart. Unleashes to the end zone. And wide receiver going in motion. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Nah, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really...
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. With the catch, it's Wilson.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safety.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Craver. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. looking to throw on first down. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Third down coming up.
Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half.
Let's go!
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Dropping back, it's Hart. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
This offense is done being...
So, guys, we'll see this offense again.
Charcoal.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Gonna run it. It's Braswell. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And I I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore.
1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Trying to ball his way out. Touchdown, Auburn. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They haven't had a whole lot of production, nor much to show for it on the scoreboard so far. And if they're going to get... breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Man, I just love physical backs that break tackles and get those extra yards and show that toughness, Palmer.
He's so hard to get on the ground, David. He plays with great pad level and also has phenomenal balance for a running back.
The short hands, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds the tight end. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. First play of the drive comes from the 38. The inside handoff. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Got a man. It's Robinson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Power football with the run. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Catch in the middle, it's Thompson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he just held it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about some. And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Oh, they're after him. Finds his tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. Across the 45. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul.
When you're... to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Grabbed over the middle, it's Smith. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Well, they pick up the 1st.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tiger. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Wants to throw. It's Hart. Makes the grab. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Under fire. Unleashes one deep. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle-tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.